North accusations of Nara. This is the new stump I got last night. And why do I have a cushion in between my fingers? Because the doctor who put the splint on did such a rush job that it was like he was trying to make matters worse. Because where it should have been supported, it wasn't, and only created pain. And I think he did that because I rejected the medication. So he wanted to then go on and tell me, how it was going to heal if I don't get the surgery and the whole 9 yards. So I sat there for a while, seeing if I could really handle it. But it was knocking me out because it was adding pressure and was creating pain where I didn't have any pain with the old splint. Not only that, the old splint, the old cast I had on was done by a specialist. It looked better and it was done better. The only thing was it was too tight around the hand. It was creating swelling in the hand and the fingers. And I left it on for as long as I could and then took it off and had a new one put on. But this one that he did was just so sloppy, so unsupportive where I needed support. But after a while, people saw how much pain I was in the hospital. There was a man from Honduras there. He walked over and gave me his blanket because I couldn't even keep my eyes open because it was creating so much pain. And I ripped it off. Well, he was so mad that I did that, he ordered an MRI. Now, how are you going to order an MRI if you have to lie on your back or lie on your stomach and straighten out your whole arm to do it? I have 3 cracks in my wrist. How the heck am I going to do that? So I get to the room where the MRI is. The doctor was so angry that I did that. He said, I have a lot of other important things to do. Why did you rip it off? So he puts on a new one, then squeezes where it was so red and irritated on the part of my wrist that was hurting the most at the time, and pressed it together and squeezed it so hard and looked at me with such an angry look on his face and then walked away. Then the woman he hired to do the MRI was so nasty. She knew I wasn't able to do it. It just wasn't comfortable for me to lie down on my stomach or my back to try to get an MRI. I just got up and walked out. Then they wanted to do x-rays to see if he did the splint correctly, because the first one showed that it was incorrect and it was adding pressure and creating more pain. So at this point I was there from 5 o'clock, it was already 2 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't want to stand around doing more x-rays. I just wanted to get out and go home. And I just couldn't take it anymore. I was exhausted, and I had fasted, and I wanted to leave, and I left. And so here he is thinking that I'm going to schedule the surgery with him after he treated me like that, or had someone in the MRI treat me just like he did. The specialist who put the first cast on, their staff was gentle. It was easy. It was fast. And they had it more together. But everybody in that hospital, I've never seen a hospital run like that before, and it was really good to see everyone on top of their job, except for the doctor and the one who he had hired to do the MRI. Not only that, there was something else going on where I probably shouldn't even share it with you here, so if you want to know, you can email me and I'll share that with you. But when you go to the hospital, nobody should be speaking for you or over you about you. I don't care if they're your friends or your roommate or whatever. So I can talk to you about that through an email, because I don't want to do it here. And you can email me at orianadhabsborg@gmail.com. See you next time.